Hey everybody, what's happening? Just tried DIY, another video for you guys. Yep, check out that purple, beautiful JKU 2017. We're putting a lift on it today. That's right, I believe it's a 2.5. Yes, this is my friend Bob's Jeep, and we are gonna put a 2.5 lift on here. New progressive springs, I believe, or dual spring, I believe it's called. And we're gonna tear into this, hopefully show you a few things maybe you have or haven't done, but we're gonna tear into it. We run on some fun stuff. We're gonna show you what's happening. Let's get into it, let's do it. All right, so today we got our kit here from Skyjacker, all the good stuff. I'm sure that's a lot of the hardware there. Like I said, the progressive springs, or dual springs. I guess it's kind of maybe the same in both cases. I believe that's our front spring there. And we got 3 more. And we have on here our kit. We did not get shocks because Bob was already put on the 2.5 to 4 inch longer travel shocks on here, so we will not have to mess with the shocks. We have to disconnect them so we can get everything to droop down far enough to get the longer springs in, but we got brackets, spacers, hardware, bump stops these are for the front, and I cannot remember where that goes right now, but we'll learn as we go, right? So let's get tore into this. I do not see well, this will be fun. I do not see an instruction sheet in here. So we will see how this goes. We may have to look something up online. If I do find it online, I'll go ahead and put a link down below because maybe you won't get it either. So let's get started on this. We got to take wheels and tires, or wheels off, get that up, get this thing up in the air. And we started out with a 38 inches from the floor to the bottom of the fender. So when we're all done, we'll check out and see how much this actually, maybe hopefully gave us the lift we wanted, and go from there. So let's go.
I wonder if...
All right, guys. So like I said, I was gonna try and tell you a few things as we go along on here. We did go ahead and get things kind of disconnected, pulled down out of the way. As you can see, we got our spring taken out on this side. We got our old spacer taken out. We do have to drill in new holes in the top of it to put in the nylon spacer that's on the bottom. So we got to drill a hole in there. It's a 25/64 to be very specific. Get those replaced. We did have a hell of a time trying to get, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, the other one on the other side has already been put in. Kind of a hell of a time trying to get that one put in. It's just, we're not getting as much droop out of this as maybe I kind of hoped we would to be able to get that spring pushed in there, but we worked through it. I did use a spring compressor on there just to make things easier. That does make things a lot easier to get it in and out. Once we got that in there, making sure that the perch and everything, the mount and the top is in the right spot, and make sure the spring is in the right spot on the bottom, and then we're good to go. Like I said, all these have been switched out from previous when we put a spacer lift in it before, and we swapped the front and rear sway bar links and all that good stuff. So this kit definitely is one of those that if you've already done part of the job, you know, this is definitely the next upgrade, or you go to a full suspension kit. So right now we're going to go ahead and we're going to drill our holes and get those in there. One thing for sure, one of the videos I seen, he stuck that puck in between the spring as he put it on there. It doesn't work. The puck is quite a bit bigger than the spring. Show you. All right, so as I come back over here, my microphone quit working, but as you can see, that puck will not fit in between those there. So yeah, we did elect to go ahead and once we got the hole drilled in there, dropped it in from the top, then we could be able to put the spring back in, get everything twisted into place, and we'll keep working on what we got going on. We'll see what comes up next.
All right, so as you can see, yeah, Mike's still having microphone problems, and you just don't know what's happening till you go to edit these videos. But we did get ahead and got the holes drilled in here, but trying to get your hands in there to hold the nut into place to get it started was pretty difficult. So we ended up using these hose clamp or hose pliers. They seem to really be able to hold the nut into place, and we kind of got in a little bit of an angle there at the top, so sure does work out really nice to be able to reach in there and hold it into place to at least get it started, and then you can put a wrench in there later on and get her tightened up to what it needs to be.
All right, everybody, we're on the back. We got all excited and just started going like crazy, but same idea here in the back. We went ahead and took off the sway bar links. We took off the shocks. We loosened the control arm. Yeah, if you want, yeah. Took all that off so we could be able to drop this down. Springs came out a lot easier on this side. We did take down the emergency brake.
Well, of course, I lost my microphone again. Oh, that's so frustrating. But we did have to loosen the emergency brake clip that was at the very top to get this to droop down to where we needed to. One big thing is trying to go through the instructions to make sure you can kind of see, trying to relocate that control arm and get everything drilled into place. There's definitely a sequence to getting them in place and getting everything where it needs to be. Of course, the shocks need to be dropped and everything to be able to get all this done in the back. But, hey, the back was so much easier trying to get this all put together. We went really quick with the back. Took half the time that the front did. But this was pretty simple. I don't really know what else I need to tell you here. We did have a breathing tube right there that we did take loose just because it was getting stretched, but once we pull everything back up and get everything connected, it'll still be good to go. And yeah, I think that was about all we had for this.
Alrighty, so here we go. We got everything all tidied back up. We got all the bolts all tightened up. Extensions are on. Vent lines back on. New springs are in. The bump stops up here in, new bolts. Yeah, I think we got everything all tied back together. If I walk through the light, perch over here, everything should be back in. We should be able to put the wheels back on her and put her on the floor. So we'll check out and we'll double check the measurements when we're all done. Well, I sure hope my microphone's working right now, but here we go. Jeep is out. Measurements came off just a tad more. Not really to make any difference, but we'll definitely get a better ride out of it for sure. And hey, check that thing out. That thing still looks great every time I see it. So anyway, hope this video helps you guys out. Tackle that little job, save you a little bit of cash, and be proud of something you got done yourself. And we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.